going on, everybody? This is Extra Gravy. This is going to be my yearly Call of Duty video. Haven't really made a video in a while. Don't really do it much, but I just kind of do it every year just to kind of reminisce and go back and just, I don't know, it's for fun just to go back and, look at my old videos. But this is going to be like my thoughts, reviews. First and foremost, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard for like the last month, so don't harp on me too bad. I feel like my aim is not bad. Been doing pretty good. There's one clip in here that has controller. But I'm going to settle the debate now between mouse, keyboard, and controller. Controller is way easier up close. No doubt about it. Controller has the advantage all day long. Anything medium range to long range, mouse will win. At the end of the day, controller is easier to be good at, but mouse and keyboard is harder to master and way better if you can do that. But I have several clips of like a controller player just running past me, and the aim assist, like pulling them to the side, they flick and just snap right to my head and just beam me twice and I'm dead. It's impossible to fight anybody close quarters when they have controller if you're on mouse and keyboard. It's so hard. No matter if you can snap with a mouse or not, it's impossible. So I don't care what anybody says. That's the 100% truth. That is 100. I've been playing games my entire life. If anybody tells you differently, then they're fucking wrong and they're biased. I've played both. That's 100% truth. It is what it is. But anyway, at the end of the day, not really a fan of the game. Skill-based matchmaking ruins everything, just like every game now it does that. It doesn't allow you to have fun. You have to play like a sweat every single game. You can't get, all people want to do is head glitch with the STG. As far as the game goes, you got broken weapons, which I don't understand how Sledgehammer didn't get that right. Advanced Warfare, World War II, and this game all have had broken weapons. It's literally simple cross multiplication. The fact that they can't get that right, it is beyond me. It's so simple just to get time to kill, even on the playing field. It's absurd that, they can't get that right. Maybe here and there with a gun that's like a little bit more difficult to use, with a little bit more recoil, you give it a little bit more power, because if you can master that gun, then maybe you deserve to, be better with it. Shit like that. But it's fucking simple. So whoever's making these decisions and testing this stuff, no clue why they still have jobs. The game is buggy. The breakable cover, you melee it, it breaks the whole thing down sometimes. Sometimes you sprint into it, it breaks it down. Sometimes it doesn't. If you melee it and half of it breaks, sometimes you can climb through it, sometimes you can't. It's just them trying to be Battlefield, or them trying to, make, new innovations in the game, which it's just making it worse. I tell everybody, I do heating and air conditioning. Get the basic systems. Get the stuff with less parts, with less bullshit that can break, because it's going to last you a lot longer, and it's going to be less, going to have less trouble. And this game is the opposite of that. They try to do extra shit and do different things, and they just make it worse. Like all the perks, again, there's a few perks that people use. Nobody uses half the other perks, which is ridiculous. The kill streaks are garbage. The dogs, like I had an attack dog, or a guard dog on the other team, literally running away from me. He's running away from me, and I kill his owner, and his owner or whatever, the guy who had it, yelled, "Puppy, kill him," because the dog is running away from me. The mortar strike doesn't work half the time. It drops like 178 fucking mortars, which is ridiculous. So if it does work, that kill streak is super strong just for zoning, especially in like domination. The War Machine and Death Machine are terrible. The Death Machine loses gunfights to normal guns, which is absurd because it's like a 7 or 8 kill streak. The maps are terrible. There's no cover from going to like Castle. That is a terrible map. Like if you're at the bottom, you are fucked. If you're trying to run up the hill, you are fucked. There's too many angles and sight lines on every single map to stop you from getting to where you need to go. If you use smoke grenades, which I have been, they can still see your red name through the smoke, because people are just aiming down sights. The smoke doesn't last long enough. It's really the only way you have a chance to get out in the open, because all the sight lines and all the head glitch spots and all the angles that people have to hold you in your spawn. The spawns, I don't even have to talk about that. They're abysmal. But the game is just not... I'm pretty sure they had an extra year, because this was supposed to be out last year. And that's why Cold War came out, because Treyarch took over and made Cold War. So I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be out last year. So I feel like they had an extra year to make this game, and it was still dog shit. And they make excuses online. Well, we had people working at home through the pandemic. I don't give a shit. Don't make excuses. Excuses are like tampons. Every pussy has one. Don't give me that bullshit. You guys are a multi-million-dollar company. Get it done. I don't care how you had to do it. Get it done. But it's the same shit over and over. You know, you got to have your sweat bin on every single game, which just makes it not fun. Like, I want to use stupid stuff. I want to use the Sten with a gung-ho, you know, hipfire build and run around like an animal and just goof off. But you can't do that because you die every 2 seconds running out of the spawn. The game, they tried to make the game, I feel like, play like Shipment on every single map. Just a straight clusterfuck because people like Shipment so much, quote-unquote. I think Shipment is stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's just hectic. It's no skill involved. It's, hey, there's a person here, shoot, die, shoot, die. It's boring. It's not fun that way, but I hope y'all enjoyed these clips. If you didn't, click the thumbs down button. If you did, you know what to do. Peace.